Hello, and welcome to another drama CD reading from White Album 2. This CD is called The Day of the Festival, Stories from Beneath the Stage. Now, this is an interesting CD because it gives us some more in-depth perspective from other characters. When they say beneath the stage, they really just mean from the audience. So people who are watching the school festival give their opinions. This is kind of a follow-up to the last drama CD reading, which was the 24 hours before the festival. Now this is, at the festival itself. So let's go ahead and start with the prologue. Music plays, sounds of a bustling crowd of spectators. A member of the school festival committee addresses a group outside. "Excuse me, we're shutting this entrance now. For the time being, we can't let you in." "Huh? What are you talking about?" "We're already at full capacity. I'm sorry." He starts to slide the heavy door shut. No, wait. Come on, we don't mind standing up. Just let us in. We came all the way from the university for this. Which, to be fair, isn't that far because they're adjoining schools. "This is the high school festival. High school students and invitees get priority." He closes the door the rest of the way. The Day of the Festival, Stories Beneath the Stage. So, as it was told in the introductory chapter, it was completely sold out. And in the back, it was standing room only. So it was a very, very successful show, mostly thanks to Miss Hojo High, Oiso Setsuna. So continuing on to part 2, this is the gathering group. And we start out with Io and Takeya, who I love. Io observes the crowd. "Wow, the audience really came back." "Whoa, was it empty before?" "Yeah, it was desolate for the wind ensemble this morning. The people who were there to see the drama club performance before, that just deserted completely." "The drama club?" "Oh, the drama club. You know who was there. You know who's in the drama club performing at the school festival." "Oh, Chiaki." "Well, our drama club is at a national level. On top of that, the club president this year got an award for leading actress, I've heard. So the place was packed first thing this morning with people who wanted to see her." "Ah, I see." "This show was basically a one-woman show for her. She wound up playing the parts of 4 different sisters. The applause lasted until well after the curtain came down." She trails off. What's your deal, Takeya? You're sweating." Oh, no, nothing." "Don't tell me you and she." Wait, you're wrong about this one. She's just my classmate. We aren't involved at all. Actually, I have no desire for any involvement with her." Which is fair. It's interesting to see the flashbacks go back because we don't usually see Takeya talking bad about people in general, but talking sternly and talking bad to girls. But, to him, Chiaki was not a girl. Chiaki was almost an alien, as he referred to her. There's a lot I could dig into there, but considering she's a national level actress, someone like you could never be her boyfriend anyway. She is a demon, a full-on Uzukiyama demon. Seriously, it's like the stage today existed purely for her. Well, anyway, it's lucky the Light Music Club didn't have to go on right after such a legendary performance. I mean, to be fair, the Light Music Club did put on its own legendary performance, and it's going to be talked about for years and years to come. The festival committee member opens the door for Setsuna and Kazusa, addressing them in a low voice. "Now, those of you coming from the green room, please pass by the right side of the audience seating. I'm sorry we don't have a dedicated hallway or anything." "Well, since it's just a normal gymnasium, thank you for leading the way." "Tomo-san, over here!" Hey, don't be so loud." "But people are performing. You won't be able to hear me if I don't shout." "That's not what I mean." She just doesn't want attention on her. She's so cute. Students begin clamoring. Hey, Ogiso Senpai is here. Ogiso Senpai. Aw, we don't get to hear that very often. Whoa, just look at that costume. Wow, she's really gonna perform. It's finally hitting me. What? Wow, Setsuna looks great. So cute. She's going to take the stage. She's already basically an idol, but now? Yeah, now she's really gonna act like an idol. Excuse me, we're in the middle of a show, so please don't move around. Stay in your seats. What? This is what I meant. You really need to be a little more aware of how much attention you draw, Ogiso. Oh, little do you know, Kazusa, people want to see you too. Whoa, hey, who's that girl next to her? Dang, she looks amazing too. They're just so perfect together. It's almost not even funny. Oh, high school boys. What? Looks like I should turn what you just said back around on you, Tomo-san. You talk as though you're not the cause of all of this. Hey, let me get a picture of you. Look over here, Setsuna. Or might as well make it both of you. Strike a pose. I told you, return to your seats. Photography is prohibited. Wait. We should have come in separately. Seriously, being with you always gets me dragged into trouble. That may be true. What should we do, Tomo-san? Well, in an uproar like this, there's only one way to go. Oh, this is so cute. What's that? Ogiso. Yes? Run! Kazusa takes off, dragging Setsuna with her. Huh? Wait, Tomo-san. I'm not waiting. If we run, they'll see us. Once we're on stage, we'll be in plain sight. Don't say things like that. Where are they gonna run to? It's not that big a gymnasium. But the fact that Kazusa is also popular is really cool. And it just goes to show, if you are yourself, you will have fans. Not fans, I guess. That's not what I mean, but Setsuna works so hard to maintain this fake persona because she thinks that that's why she's popular. And if she thinks if she reveals her true self, nobody's going to admire her anymore. People are going to start talking. But Kazusa acts like herself, whatever. And people still, not that like you should need all the male attention, but she still gets it. And Setsuna would too. It just bothers me. She's like, I have to be the perfect idol all the time. No, you don't. You'd still be beautiful if you were your homemaking, perfect wife persona, whatever. Audience chatter. Takahiro takes it all in excitedly. Wow, look at all these people. No kidding. Private school festivals are something else. Being able to do it on the same day, in the same place as a university, that's huge. You can never make this happen at a city school. Man, Hojo is awesome. I wonder how long you'll be able to keep that eagerness up. Rushing off. Come on, Mom, hurry. If we don't get our seats fast enough, they'll all fill up. Slow down, Takahiro. If you don't look where you're going. Takahiro crashes straight into Yoko Toma and falls down. Gah! Oh, hello. You'll run into someone. You could have said that before it happened. Yeah, blame the mom for crashing into someone. He stands up. I'm really sorry. Are you okay? And the moms meet unknowingly, perfectly timed. No need to apologize. Being run down by a young man is a perfect welcome. Ew, what a weird thing to say. Takahiro's literally not even in high school yet. Don't say that. That's gross. I'm so sorry, really? My son, he can never stay calm. No, I'm perfectly all right. Are you a student here? Yep. Well, starting next year. He's already fully in that mindset. Is that so? Keep it up. Well then. Yes, goodbye. Yoko walks off. What a cool lady. What a cool lady. She certainly was. She must be around your age, but it's like her birth and upbringing were on a totally different level. Well, that's rude. Well, Takahiro, you ate plenty at the festival today, so I'm sure you don't need dinner. Come to think of it, I feel like I've seen her somewhere before. You think so too? Actually, I get the same feeling. Also, I apologize for that, so please don't punish me. Setsuna's mom is plenty cool, and she has a lot of fans too, so. I wonder, maybe she's the mother of one of Setsuna's friends? Right on the nose, there you go. No, that's not what I mean. I think I remember seeing her on TV somewhere. Oh, I don't think so. What would somebody that famous be doing here? Well, but you've never even met any of Setsuna's friends' families, so you shouldn't be talking either. It could be that I was catching a family resemblance, you know. Don't talk down to your mother that way. You were talking down to me in the first place. Anyway, this is Hojo Festival. It's not that weird that someone famous might be here. Well, it's a little weird. Tomo and two of her friends sit down, exhausted. Here's Tomo. The jealous, nasty woman. She was the worst in... Actually, I was going to say she was the worst in an introductory chapter, but you know, I really, really hated her in closing chapter 2. Phew, we finally found somewhere to sit. Took us long enough to find 3 seats together, let alone decent ones. It's awfully crowded here. Tomo seethes. I told you, Tomo, you need to lighten up. Definitely. At this point, it's all but guaranteed that you're going to lose. It's better if you just calm down, sit back, and enjoy the performance. You know, I piled up so much work, so much hard work that I can never tell anybody about just for the sake of this day. That's true. Some of the underhanded stuff you pulled, you definitely couldn't tell anyone. So cruel. Threatening Haruki, oh, I'm going to tell everyone that you were buying underwear with a girl at night. When he was staying over Kazusa's house trying to learn the guitar. And then he's like, oh, I forgot my underwear. I better go to the convenience store and buy some. That was bad. And Tomo's like, ooh, I'm going to tell everybody. Until Takeya diffused that situation. She really is nasty at this point, though. That's not all I mean. I went to school like I did every day. I threw myself into my dance and voice training. Well, I was so busy with that I almost never went to band practice, but although if you'd practiced, maybe your level would be... All of it was for the sake of realizing my dreams for the future. Miss Hojo High, then Miss Hojo University, then steadily building up my career to become a TV announcer. Then finally, I'd meet some handsome actor or athlete or businessman and become his lovely bride. She has her future planned out. And if I can say nothing else good about her, I will say that this is mature, maybe. It's a little bit like, yeah, no, it's good. It's good to have a good idea for your future. Well, that certainly is steady. Yes, that's my A route. In my B route, instead of becoming a TV announcer, I debut as an idol, then step up as an artist. Eventually, I become an international actress and follow the steep road of living for my work. You don't find that many girls nowadays who can overreach that far with their dreams. Instead, this airheaded girl with no resolve or vision for the future. Well, I've been whittling my life away working so hard. She doesn't deserve to stand before me. Of course, all of your work is for the sake of fulfilling your own self-interest. I will turn this around. I will set her up to fall. I will ferret out that mistaken girl's weak points, and I will thrust her from the peak of happiness down into the depths of despair. Oh yes, go for it. No one is a match for your shady determination. But little does Tomo know, she doesn't even have to try, because Setsuna will be forced into despair by a situation very much not under her control. Yoko is accosted by the chairman of the academy. Oh, Toma-sensei, thank you very much for coming. I work as the director here at Hojo High School. I'm sorry. Today is a private affair, so I would rather not be so formal. I see. Pardon me. Is what I know I ought to say, but to be perfectly honest, I've been having just a little bit of trouble finding a seat. She uses her influence to get what she wants. Although, considering how much she's done for Hojo High School, she does deserve a seat. Then allow me to show you to one of our visitors' seats. This way, please. Thank you kindly. They begin walking. Money and influence really do get you everywhere. That's so awkward. Who says that out loud? What a disgustingly weird thing to say out loud. The chairman laughs awkwardly. Now, I wonder how much longer it'll be before my dolt of a daughter takes the stage. What a rude... If you've seen my other videos, you know I'm really not the biggest fan of Tomoyoko. But, like, the way she talks is honestly disgusting. It is so rude. What the heck? Why? Dolt of a daughter. You abandoned her for years. And you finally come see her and you're like, oh, my dolt of a daughter. I hate you. I hate you. God. But, moving on. She just drives me up a wall. Seriously. So, we begin part 3, the legendary performance. Audience chatter. The trio begins to play White Album, and the audience applause. They're starting. Hey, they're actually starting. Wait, what? Dumb high school boy. I feel like I've heard this song before. I don't know. Setsuna starts singing. Audience cheers in recognition. This is White Album, right? Wow, they're doing White Album. What a tasteful choice. What's she doing singing something this old? She's not some big deal. She sounds great. This is incredible. She's just killing it. With the seasons as they pass. Cut to later in the song, audience is clapping along. Isn't that strange? The fleeting snow. What's going on? Why is everyone so excited about Setsuna's singing? Say, Takahiro, I feel like I've heard this before. What was it? Isn't Setsuna always singing it in karaoke? You could at least try to remember that much. Takahiro just really doesn't recognize how cute his sister is. But I guess that's the way it always is with siblings. You don't see them from the same perspective that other people see them. And since Setsuna's constantly pretending to be this uppity high school idol, of course he sees her differently than other people in the school do. Kazusa starts playing a saxophone solo. The audience goes wild. Whoa, are you hearing this? Wow, a girl in that look playing saxophone? This breaks all kind of rules. I didn't know saxophone had rules against girls playing them, and also what outfit you wear while playing it. No kidding. Who is she? I've never seen anyone like her before. Isn't she a helper with the music department? Hey, I heard a rumor about her before. That's the daughter of a world-famous pianist was here. Oh, that's the daughter. Like a puzzle missing its most important piece. Just as the white snow softly buries the streets, let's fill up every blank page in this album. It's such a pretty song. It's such a cute song. The song ends. Wild applause and cheers. Setsuna addresses the audience. Hello. We're the Light Music Club. Audience cheers. Welcome to the Hojo High School Festival. Is everyone having a good time? More cheers. Oh my god, Setsuna! I haven't exactly thought of anything to say, so I apologize if this gets a bit awkward. Holy cow, Setsuna talks a lot. Look at these long paragraphs. She is the idol taking center stage, so I guess she deserves this speech, but geez Louise, long-winded. To be honest, I'm surprised that so many people came to see us. If I'd known this would happen, I would have come up with a band name. Ha 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 ha. Oh, so for those of you who don't know the song we just played, allow me to introduce it a bit. It's called White Album, and it's from maybe 10 years ago. It was Yuki Morikawa-san's debut song. It's a little old-fashioned, but at the time it was very popular, and it became a staple song for the winter, so a lot of people know it. It's pretty, but also kind of a slow song, so we were afraid you all might not be able to get into it, but clearly we had nothing to worry about. I'm really glad. The truth is, at first, I had to muster up mustard. Oh, Setsuno. I'm glad you didn't get as tongue-tied as I do. I had to muster up a lot of nerve to bring this song, since it's an old one. If it was a miss, then everything afterward would fall flat. But all of the members liked this song, and I loved it most of all, so we were determined to make it happen. Which they did, and it came out very beautifully. Because if you think about it, White Album was the song that drew the trio together. Haruki was learning it on the guitar, Kazusa decided to accompany and try to lead him, unbeknownst to him. And then Setsuna heard them both playing and she started singing. So the song that brought them all together, of course they want to put it into their festival lineup. It's a very important song for them. So now that I've introduced the song, I'd like to move on to introducing the band members. First, okay, I'll start with me. Easiest to introduce yourself. Setsuna Ogiso, Class 3A on vocals. Audience cheers and applauds wildly. This is actually my first time ever standing in a place like this and singing, so I was super nervous. But with all of your voices supporting me, I think I've been able to go beyond my own limits. Thank you all so much. More cheers and applause. Also, voting for you-know-what ends tomorrow, so if you wouldn't mind. She doesn't want to be Miss Hojo High, but then she brings up Miss Hojo High. She likes the attention and she likes being popular. As much as she's like, oh, I just want to be a normal girl. No, she likes being popular. Unbelievable. Talking about the election at a time like this. Damn you, Setsuna Ogiso. I'm pretty sure that was just a gag. Moving right along. Haruki Kitahara-kun, Class 3E on guitar. Haruki plays a short solo. Audience applauds politely. It's no longer wild applause, it's polite applause. Kitahara-kun is a member of the Festival Action Committee and the Student Council, and handles all sorts of other posts, so I'm sure he's been a big help to a lot of people. He's a very reliable person and has supported us members from both the front and the back, the same way he always does. Audience cheers. He has a solo in the next song, so if he messes up, please feel free to laugh at him. Oh my god. She's so cruel. If I was Haruki, I'd be like, what? Don't say that. And lastly, Kazusa Tomo-san from Class 3E. Kazusa plays a keyboard flourish. Audience applauds set a buzz. That's it! Yoko Toma! That girl is Yoko Toma's daughter, the girl genius who was #1 in the country in the spring of her first year. Yoko Toma's daughter? #1 in the country? Of course, a girl like her would have to be at a high level. Hey, did she just say Class E? Huh? Why would she be in general education? Because little do you know, she was pretty much, I wouldn't say bullied out of the music department, but she definitely wasn't on good terms with the rest of the students, to the point where she felt like she had to leave. I'm sure you all must be surprised by Tomo-san. It's really kind of a mystery why she joined our group, since she towers so far above the rest of us in terms of talent. I can't count how many times she's saved us. She's in charge of keyboards, sax, and the group begins to play Sound of Destiny. Bass. I don't know why the audience is suddenly gasping. I mean, they know she plays sax. They literally just witnessed it. Audience cheers and applauds. Seriously? No, she must just be pretending. air bass or whatever. She was definitely playing the sax for real just now, though. Dang, I guess she really is playing it. Yeah, she's playing, no doubt about it. I thought Setsuna Ogiso was the only one worth any note, but dang, this is massive. Tomo is humming along. Oh, Tomo's getting into it. Because if you want to be in the industry, in the entertainment industry, you can recognize talent. So as angry as Tomo is about it, as we see later on as well, she pretty much idolizes Setsuna and this group. Like, she is a big fan, as much as she hates to admit it to herself. Tomo? Looks like you're getting into it. Huh? I mean, it's Rina, so I can't help it. Really? Is that so? Whenever I go to karaoke, I never leave without doing a Rina medley. This is always my opening number for that. Sound of Destiny must be pretty good for pumping everybody up. Just like it is right now. She knew I was a big fan of Rina's, and she picked this one just to butter me up. Such a cowardly move. You won't get away with this, Setsuna Ogiso. Setsuna, barely knows Tomo exists. It's so funny that she's like, she did it on purpose for me. She didn't. She absolutely didn't. I'm pretty sure she doesn't know that. You make self-centeredness into an art form. Tomo sings along. I think she's having fun. Kind of. Angry, jealous fun, but still fun. Haruki begins his guitar solo. Takahiro is rapt. Hey, Takahiro, haven't we heard this one somewhere too? Wow. Takahiro, be quiet. Stop talking, Mom. What are you talking about? Everyone around us is way louder. Maybe I'll take up the guitar. By all means, if you can get yourself a part-time job and buy one. The road is steep. It's a good goal to work toward, though. The song ends. Applause and cheers. This one is our last song. Audience reacts with disappointment. I don't believe many of you know this one. Well, actually, none of you know it. This is an original one of ours that we just finished yesterday. We've only had one day to rehearse it, so I don't know how well we'll be able to play it, but I'll be singing and enjoying it from the bottom of my heart to the last note. Please listen to it, everyone. The title is Unreaching Love. I certainly hope you enjoy it from the bottom of your heart, because you haven't been the last 24 hours. And then they cut to the end of the song, because we already know it goes very, very well. Audience is cheering and clapping along with the rhythm. Even if my love can't reach you, the day may come when it starts to show. Until that hazy answer appears, this love won't come alive. Audience goes wild. Setsuna speaks over the end of the song. Thank you so much. Really, truly, thank you, everyone. Applause and cheers continue. Encore, 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 encore. There will not be an encore. What a killjoy, what a buzzkill. Everyone, please remain seated. I repeat, there will not be an encore. Setsuna's mother and Yoko encounter each other again after the show. Oh. Well, we meet again, ma'am. Ma'am? Yoko does not like being treated like she's old. That was quite a show. Although, don't you think being around loud noise like that all the time would make something go wrong with your ears? Setsuna's mom is such a mom. I suppose so, for most people. By the way, where is your son? That boy. As soon as his sister's performance was over, he said he was hungry and ran straight out. Oh? Your daughter was performing too? Well, so you were also here to see your child's big moment on the stage. What a coincidence. Yeah, well, finally she comes to see something of her daughters. Although the fact that she only came because it was a musical performance is still very, very frustrating. Well, big moment might be pushing it. Anyhow, I suppose I was able to enjoy it. as a mother. Is that so? When you've neglected your daughter for so long and suddenly realize she's taken on this flirtatious playing style and developed the kind of sex appeal that has boys fighting over her? What a weird way to talk about your daughter. I hate it. I really, really hate it. How wonderful being able to relax and watch like that. I was nervous the whole time, wondering when she was going to flub the lyrics. Were you listening to what I was saying? Huh? What was it? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that your daughter must be a cheerful, obedient, charming girl, completely unlike my idiot of a daughter. So rude. What a horrible mother. God, I swear. I hate it. Hardly. She's more willing than anyone in our family. She only seems good from the outside, really. Maybe she would have been happier being raised by a mother like you. Oh no, I got so absorbed in talking that I lost track of time. My children are waiting outside, so... Yes, of course. All right, be well. She starts walking, then stops. Oh, by the way, ma'am. Yes? Pardon me for asking, but were you in something on TV by chance? It's just that my son said something about it earlier, and to tell you the truth, I feel like I've seen you somewhere myself. Yes, but it was a long time ago. Nothing terribly big. That's a lie. I thought so. What were you? An actress? Or a doctor? Or a lawyer? Or... No, Japan was praising me as a genius to the rest of the world. Huh? Goodbye now. Yoko walks off. She must be busy. What a terrible mom. What a weird... Everything that comes out of her mouth, every thought she has about Kazusa at this point is honestly, it disgusts me. I hate it. She refers to her daughter as like a thing. And the only thing she ever grades about her daughter is the musical performance and how she comes off to other people while performing. That's the only thing on her mind. Not like, I wonder if my daughter's happy. I wonder if my daughter's been getting along well or her grades have been okay. Nothing. Just, my daughter's given a performance and now her musical talent's taken this kind of turn. I hate that for her. I really, truly do. So, on that awful, yucky note, I will leave off there for now. So, thank you so much for being here with me on this section of the White Album 2 drama CD, and I'll be back with the next chapter shortly. So until then, hope you take care. See you!